Hello everyone, my name is Nishant. Today I'll be having a discussion on the user interface design. here we'll be having the introduction, which is the agenda. Then we'll be having the source code. Then we'll be having the description of design, and then the importance of all this. So, coming, introduction. The user interface design, it is basically a subset of a field of study called the human computer interaction. The user interface has essentially two components, which is the input and the output. Input is how the people communicate his need to the system, which is basically using the input devices such as the keyboard, mouse, or any pointing device. And output is how the system it responds or it returns the processing result to the user through screen or sound. So the best interface is one which has proper design with combination of effective and input with the combination of effective input and output mechanism. So the graphical user interface it is nothing but a collection of techniques and the mechanism to interact with something. What the user interact with is a collection of element referred to as an object. So then we have the source code. So the next slide, here we have the source code. Here we have so many button actually. The time button, then we have the date button, and in the string we have the time string, date string, then we have the heading string, then we have the message string, and in the edit text we have the heading and then we have the messages. Then in the integer part we have the id to do, then we have the month, then we have the day, year, hour, month. That's all. So coming to the description of design. So let's go into that slide. So this is the description of our design which we have created. So basically here we'll be having a heading where we can give the short title or the heading. Then we can set the date. We can also set the time. In the time we'll be having the hour, minute, second option, and in the date we'll be having the month, year, day option. Then below the short title, which is the heading, below that will be having a message. As it's shown here, we can write a message of about 50 words. So yeah, that's it. And then the final result of our output which we have created. So basically, this is the snapshot of the final output to-do list. So what are the importance of this? So the importance of user interface design. The here we have will be having the overall user experience. So but in the graphical user interface, we'll be having a user interaction basically. And in the user interface design, we'll be having the overall user experience. Then in the user interface design, we'll be having the it is much more efficiency and usability, much more easier to use. Anyone can use it. Then in the graphical user interface, we are having the intuitiveness. Then in the user interface design, we'll be having the importance are like the adaptability across the platform. So these are basically adaptable. Any of the platform we can use this. Then we'll have the accessibility. We can easily access it wherever we want to. Then we have the branding and the identity. Then we have the feedback and the interaction. Then we have the cross-functional impact. So coming to the graphical user interface, as already discussed, it is user interaction, intuitiveness. Here we have the usual feedback, then we have the consistency, then we have the accessibility features, then we have the multi-factor compatibility. Then here it will be also given the facility of user satisfaction. So thank you, that's all.